My name is Noel Campbell, and I'm a runner. Running was one of my favorite things to do, but I always had an issue with asthma. From young, like I would have like severe asthma attacks where I would end up in the hospital. So I never thought that I would be able to, really be able to compete and things of that nature. But I did give it a try when I hit about maybe eighth grade or so. My cousin, I was running on and off in junior high school, but my cousin said, "Hey, let's join a track club." And I remember running, just even warm up, and I had to run with my asthma pump because I was having asthma attacks while just warming up. And so, it was something that it was discouraging at first because I said, I want to run. I like it. I felt fast. I felt, just being in the team's atmosphere. But however, I was always having these asthma attacks. And like I just tried my best and I said, "Hey, let's do this. Let's train. Let's try to get stronger and things of that nature." All through high school, when I was running and competing in high school and college, my high school coach, he was training for a marathon, and I saw all the dedication, all the hard work that he was putting in while coaching us, but also training for this marathon. So one of the things that I said was, you know what, when I hit 30, because I was 18, 19 at the time, I was like, when I hit 30, I'm gonna run my first marathon. Needless to say, 30 came and went, and there was still no marathon in sight. But about 5 or 6 years ago, I was missing running. I was stressing over work and everything else, and I said, let me just go out for a long run. And I did like a 5-mile run, and it just brought back so many memories of, just running throughout the years and things of that nature. So I said, you know what, I think it's time. I'm ready to do my first marathon. It was overwhelming. All the training, I lucked out. I had a friend that lives in Brooklyn that, him and I were both training at the same time. So we were kind of in this together. And the experience, especially the New York City Marathon, is one of like the biggest marathons in the world. It's 50,000 people. So needless to say, getting on the ferry to go over to Staten Island in a November rainy morning, with it being it had to have been like 30, 40 degrees. Just huddling into these huge barracks and, just following, like going to like where your number and your color is and where you belong and things like that. It was a lot, and I was in awe and I was nervous at the same time. And I was like, I'm in Staten Island and I have to get all the way to Manhattan by feet, like on my feet. Like there was no other way. Like I was like, this is it. There's no turning back. It's go time. And they shoot off this huge cannon to start the race, and it was just, you're there, you're nervous, you're shaking, you're remembering everything that you trained for and your game plan, and you know that, okay, I'm gonna pace myself for these couple of miles and everything. But once that cannon goes off, you have no choice. You have to do it, so it overwhelming.
Do you see yourself continuing to run and to run marathons?
Yes. Of course, during a marathon, and especially right after, it's like, I'm never doing this again. I don't even know why I signed up for this in the first place. But right after, once I got feeling back in my legs, it was, when's the next marathon? And it's so rewarding. It takes a lot of time. I took a lot of time away from the family and things like that for training, but I can't see myself stopping because running saved my life. And bottom line, so like I always use the motto, I always say, I run to live and I live to run. And so it's in me. And when I've ran marathons, I've seen people that were in their 70s and their 80s, and they're still out there, still giving it their all. So of course, I'm like, I have to do the same.
So Noel, last piece. Do you have any things to tell people who are interested in being marathon runners or runners in general? Do you have any suggestions or advice or anything to give them?
Yes. I would always say that anybody could be a runner. I'm not out there breaking world records and anything of that nature, but it's a healthy lifestyle, it's a healthy way to live. It's rewarding, and I would just say, you just have to go out there. You don't have to start with a marathon. They have shorter races. Always start with a 5K. That's 3.1 miles. Anybody can knock that out. You just have to train. You have to know there's one foot in front of the other. You practice for it. There's a lot of research out there now, to tell if you're a beginner runner, what you should do, things of that nature. And just do it. Don't hesitate. Don't say no, it's not for me, or limit yourself because of something, whether it be age, size, anything like that. Just go out there, start with a smaller race, and just build up your confidence, and you'll be fine.